Cool. So welcome back to another episode of DBO, guys. It's more of a how-to. If you have a pinion seal on your rear diff that leaks, I'm going to replace one on the car today. You guys can see how it goes. It's not going to be real vehicle specific. I'll show you how easy it is that you don't need to pay a ton of money. So this is a rear diff, and as you can see from this one, it is coated. It's been leaking for a while. So I put this diff in this car. This is a 2004 E63, a 645i. I put this diff in. This is out of an M5, a 2006, an E60 M5. A pinion is the gear that's the very front of the diff, so that's why it's the pinion seal. That's what goes. It's kind of like a rear main. It's a shaft that spins, and it's a rubber seal that's all the way around it. So let's get to it. First thing we're gonna do is knock the exhaust off. All right. Cool. Exhaust off. Now, get the heat shield out of the way. All right, heat shield's off. Now I'm just gonna disconnect the drive shaft. I'm gonna end up taking the whole thing off, take the center support, and then off of the transmission as well, because I need to do some transmission work. But you can just take just the back bolts off and these two, and then just dangle it, like take that one. So on to the drive shaft. Let's do it. All right, drive shaft is off. So now we're into here. There's this little clip that's inside. I'm probably right in the camera view.
Definitely are.
But get that off first. It'll make fitting a socket over the nut way easier.
That's a lock washer, isn't it?
It's just like a locking thing, yeah.
But the move is probably to buy a replacement one of those if you're an OEM person.
Yeah. And then, yeah. I don't remember what size it is. I'll be right back. I have one ground down. If you're just replacing this and you're going to be putting it back together without disassembling any other parts of the diff, make sure that you mark the nut and the flange so that you tighten it to the same point. There isn't a torque spec on these. It's a distance, and that's what centers the pinion gear to the ring gear. So if that's off a little bit, then you can start getting wear between the two gears. So mark it. All right, so, and then an impact is gonna be your friend here. You might be able to put a parking brake on and get it with a ratchet, but an impact, I mean, this is like a crappy Ryobi 1/2" one, and I'm sure it's gonna come right off. So,
Nice catch.
bam, and you got your nut. It just pulls right out, sort of. It should just pull right out. Going well. Yeah, usually they come just right off. All right, so I heated all the outside of it with the torch, and it's slowly coming off with a mallet. This is, never had one this on. I hope yours isn't on this hard. So now you get in here, and what is leaking is this seal right here. So just need to get that out and put the new one in. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pry it out since I know I don't need this one. So I just got a pry bar, and bam.
Easy as that.
It's kind of like a tiny front main seal or something. So you could probably just hit this in, but our lovely friend Josh over there, right? Josh?
Who's Josh? I'm Ben.
It's not Josh.
Ben. Josh was the other guy I was talking to today. Was like, here, use this exhaust thing. I was like, oh, good idea, dude. So we're just gonna tap her in. Just tap her in. Now I put it in. I got a little teeny mallet, and I'm just tapping her in. Just tap her in.
Dude, our guest star here has a pretty good tool. Well, it could have been in. I just want to see.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
And then throw that bitch back on, and then where'd our nut go? All right. And since we indexed it, we're just going to tighten it to where it was indexed. And then just reinstall your drive shaft and your heat shields and your exhaust, and you'll be on the way. So thanks for watching. If you thought it wasn't very detailed, cool. we drink beer and have fun with cars. So if you would like to see that, click on some of these other videos and have a great rest of your day.